How's it going, everyone? My name is Fame Fryer, and welcome back to another video where today we're going to be doing a hand guide from the market in MLB The Show 21, almost like a market for dummies. It's going to teach you how to make money. It's going to teach you how to properly use it and much more. We're going to go ahead and hop right into it. If you're yet to subscribe, please subscribe and hit the like button. Let's go ahead and show you right into the market and go over it. We're going to have the basic part, we're going to have an intermediate part, and we're going to have an advanced part. There's going to be timestamps on the screen if you want to skip to a certain part because you feel like you're above everyone else and, you know, kind of feel where you are and where you need to be. Let's go ahead and hop right into that. Okay, so we are on the main screen. As you see, I have 137,000 stubs right now. We're going to go ahead and hit MLB players in the market or in the main market area. You have all this options. We're going to go to MLB players, and now we're going to look at them all. Obviously, you have your different players. As you can see, there is a buy now and sell now, which is a lot different from people who played foot, hut, and mud. All those guys are not used to this style of buying and selling, and they're used to an auction house style, and I play those games too, but this is a little bit different. It's different to make stubs on here, which is the currency. So let's say I wanted to buy this Miguel Cabrera that is on the market right now. So I want to buy him. I would go ahead and hit buy and sell, of course, and I would pull it up, and there is buy Miguel Cabrera now at 89,000, and then you can put in a buy order at the amount over there. So let's just say I hit buy now. I'll hit buy now right there. But let's say I'm like, man, I need Miguel Cabrera, but I want to get him cheaper than 89,000. I want to get him closer to where the sell now is at. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a sell now order of 66,010. So now I have that order up. It says how much the seller will leave. There is a 10% tax on the market, but we're not really focusing on that right now because we're looking at buying. Tax doesn't affect you, it affects the seller. So I'll go ahead and list that. I'm going to list that up right now, put them up there. We have it up. It says order posted. Now we're going to wait, and obviously when he sells it to you, you got the player, done deal. You got yourself Miguel Cabrera. But that's just the basics of the market. It's better to just go deeper, and there's ways to make money in the market, so we're going to go ahead and hop into that. All right, this is part two, the midterm part. You kind of got used to the market. You understand how it works. You're no longer a beginner. Now I'm going to teach you guys how to make stubs on the market a bit here. So we're going to look at some orders here. Golds are the best cards to flip. Silvers, do not flip diamonds. You can lose money really fast there. Be very careful about that. So as you can see with Dinelson Lamet right here, there is a big difference between the buy and sell. And we're looking to make profit, of course, because we're a businessman. So if you think about it from a businessman's angle, I can get people to sell me to Dinelson Lamet for 3,525 stubs, and then I can sell him back on the market for 4,600 stubs. You can do that and flip them and make money. Of course, you have to beware of the 10% tax, but the 10% tax is only going to take a little bit out of your profit on this one. You're going to make a very good profit. This is a very good card to flip. You want to look for the differences. Do the math. If you don't exactly know what 10% is, basically just move everything one over in the numbers. So if it's 4,000, it becomes 400 and so forth. Keep moving it over. That's how 10% works. If you're unfamiliar with that, I just want to make sure we're all clear on that. So that's exactly what this looks like, and you are going to flip it. But the biggest thing I recommend is cards to stay away from if you are going to flip is these prospect cards. They seem great. A lot of them have great differences. And flashback cards, they have a lot of great differences in the legend cards. But the issue is, how common is this card in the game? How common is someone going to buy and sell it? Because you need people to not only sell it to you, but you also need people to buy it from you. So the most common cards that are going to be bought and sold in the game is live series cards. They may not be on your team the whole entire year, but you are always going to need them because people are always doing collections and trying to get Chipper Jones, David Ortiz, and Alfonso Soriano. So that is where it's very important to do so. Big difference right there. Looks great, and you got to make that money. So that's what we're talking about there. You're going to flip it. I would recommend going all the way down, all the way up. Keep filling it up. Keep flipping until you get it. You're going to make about 400 subs in profit each time you flip Dinelson Lamet, for example, and you're like 400 subs in profit. That doesn't sound that much. Well, think about it. I have 70,000 stubs. Think about how many Dinelson Lamets I could buy and how many I can list up there. It goes from making 400 subs to, if they all sell and buy smooth as butter, you are going to make thousands to tens of thousands of stubs within 20-30 minutes max. That is max. So that's how you flip golds. It also works on silvers. I like to do golds the most. One of my favorite cards to flip is Nelson Cruz. There's always a need for Nelson Cruz in this game, and he is a very common card with a decent price tag. But we're going to go even more advanced now. So let's say you happen to be looking for a more advanced way to make money. Now, if you want to go big and go home and you want to just go to sleep overnight and hope that the money comes through in the morning, You could just try to buy some rituals like the El Nino one right here or anything like this. Look at the difference on this. We're talking about 20,000 stubs in difference. So you got to really hope that you get a sell order. It's going to be pretty tough, but if you leave it on overnight, chances are you're going to get some. I'll leave it up over the day, but make sure you have enough where you can still flip golds if you want to. It's a really good way for making money while you're sleeping, getting lazy sellers and lazy buyers to go to you. That's a very familiar term to a lot of people that are new to the game. If you're coming from any EA game, you've heard lazy buyers, lazy sellers very commonly. So it's a very important term in this game as well. Now, let's say you don't want to play the market because you're not having success with it. There's maybe one more thing I can recommend you do to make stubs featuring the market, and that would be exchanges. So if you go to exchanges over here, you can do exchanges. We're going to do silver to gold. The rest really don't matter. So if we pull up silver to gold, you have your silver cards right here. My inventory is very empty. I'm not going to touch that Musgrove because I feel like Musgrove can get an upgrade. But let's go ahead and throw some cards in here, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so we just completed an exchange. We got a gold pack. Now the gold pack, this is kind of hit or miss. It's a little bit of a risk, but if it's a risk you're willing to take, it could work. So you go ahead and exchange about 4 to 5 silvers, which could cost you anywhere from 600 to 1,400 stubs, I would say. And there's gold players going for 5K, there's gold players going for 1K. So what you're going to do is open the pack once you got that. You can constantly do these exchanges. So we're going to open this pack up, and we got Gleyber Torres, which is an one. We're going to make some profit. We're going to go ahead and list them up real quick. So that is the more advanced way, is using that. And this is some of the best market recommendations I can make. So if you want to get a guy like Mike Trout, or if you want to get the live series collection done, that's what I would do. So we're going to go ahead and pull up Gleyber. So I put about, it cost me about 800 stubs, I would say, in players to get this Gleyber, and this Gleyber is going for 2,322. So we made profit on that one. It's not guaranteed to make profit. It's kind of like playing the lottery. You gotta hope you get a Joey Gallo or a higher echelon of a gold card, which is very, very possible. But you could end up with Eloy Jimenez, who's injured right now, so he has no value on the market. And values do get played by the market. There's one more advanced thing I'm going to talk about on how you can make stubs in this game before we wrap up this video. This is about the most advanced thing you can do because it takes a lot of effort outside of the game to be able to get these upgrades. So we have a thing in MLB The Show called live series upgrades. If you've never heard of it before, it's a week-to-week thing, or every 2 weeks they upgrade cards. For example, a live series card, let's say Joe Musgrove, who I think's gonna go gold soon. He's a silver right now. Joe Musgrove's been pitching really well in real life. They're like, man, Joe Musgrove, you're pitching great. We're gonna give you a gold card now. So his live series card goes from silver to gold, and that silver is no longer on the market, and it's now a gold, and it changes everything over in your inventory to a gold Joe Musgrove. So what you would do with that is you would find cards to invest in. So if we go ahead and go to Joe Musgrove, like I was talking about, I believe he's a 78. We go to Joe Musgrove over here. We're going to Joe Musgrove. He's actually a 75. So Joe Musgrove is a 75. He's selling buy now at 831, sell now for 497. The good thing about it is, let's say he's a silver, a quick sell of a silver's 250 subs. Now, let's say I get 20 Joe Musgroves at 500 stubs. He goes gold this week. I can now quick sell him for 1,000 stubs. So you're turning basically 500 stubs per card into 1,000 stubs. At least you could sell them on the market for maybe more. It also works with diamonds. Diamonds quick sell is 5,000. That's the value for that. So diamond cards are quick sellable, but I feel like silver to gold is the best value. Personally, I've used it in the past a lot to get cards. For example, when Rafael Devers was not a gold in 19, I used him. I bought 300 of him, and he was the reason I got the live series collection done. So that was really cool. That is what I use. That is my tips and tricks. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you guys all in the next video tomorrow. Make sure to follow the TikTok, subscribe if you haven't already, and we're probably streaming on Twitch right now, so definitely come through twitch.tv/FameFryer. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.